Coast Elky reviews today. We got a Nitro Vanilla Porter. This is NVP. It says nitrogen charge, silky smooth, and sessionable. These are actually 15.2 ounce cans, so they're not pints.
Yeah, so they're like an odd number.
Yeah. 5.4% alcohol by volume. Breckenridge Brewery. It says, is that fine? Yeah. Fine Colorado ales. It says Nitro on the go. Actually, it's on the can. It says chill at 42 degrees. Open and wait. Enjoy. It says no glass, no problem. Drink it straight from the can. So they're saying you can drink this from the can. But for the review, I'm gonna pour them in the glass. Crack them open. Oh.
Enjoy them on the go. The go. Oh. You know what that means?
Those are loud, huh?
You can enjoy them when you're
Fishing.
yeah, that too.
Going for the pour.
Oh, that's a good color.
Coming out pretty creamy.
Yeah.
Really thick.
So with Nitro beers that I remember, you actually, when you pour it, you have to actually let it sit for a little bit. That's what they're saying, 5 seconds. You actually have to let it sit and, forgot the word, but basically let it just sit for a little bit.
Okay.
That's a true thing with Nitro
With the
beers.
carbonation?
No, it's not carbonation, because carbonation is CO2, and this is brewed with nitrogen.
Oh, alright.
So it's a little bit different. Super creamy head. It's kind of like a
Like an off-white, kind of like
yeah,
a manila
like
kind
creamy.
of color.
It kind of looks like a like an espresso kind of,
Yeah.
right? Like a very dark amber. You can see through a little bit.
That
Color.
looks really good.
Yeah, I like the head on Nitro beers are usually really creamy.
Yeah,
Like I said, it
stayed
kind of
for
looks like a
while,
coffee.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this head for
Yeah.
since I poured it.
Yeah, me too.
I forgot the word for it, but usually you let it sit, and that's what it's called. You let it
Settle?
something like that. I forgot the word. I'm sure somebody in the comments will know. Nose.
I'll get foam in my nose.
Vanilla, roasted malts, a little bit of chocolate and coffee.
Getting a lot of
caramel.
A lot of the vanilla. I definitely
Yeah.
pick up caramel.
You getting chocolate?
I definitely pick up on that vanilla, caramel, chocolate.
You get coffee? A little bit of coffee, right?
Oh, definitely.
I don't know.
coffee, yeah.
To be honest, with having so much foam, it's kind of hard to smell.
Yeah, that's right. But I definitely pick
Try
up on
not to
coffee.
get
A lot of vanilla on the nose, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of vanilla. It's really good.
So I think we let it sit for a long enough time. Let's go with the taste.
Wow, that's creamy.
Yeah, right? It's good.
You get a lot of the caramel. and
There's really
vanilla
not
in it.
much carbonation.
No.
Well, it's not carbon. It's not carbonation. It's nitrogen. So maybe that's the difference.
Yeah, it's crazy the difference. You would think there's still, I don't know, it just makes it so smooth. And nitrogen,
Yeah, it's like they said, silky smooth.
it really is super smooth. It's good.
Caramel malt,
Yeah, a good amount of the malt.
toasted grains, lots of vanilla on the finish.
I love how this looks.
Yeah, it
really looks so
yeah, it
good.
just looks really
Yeah.
Did we talk
good. Yeah,
about
the
that?
appearance of the beer is actually really good.
Yeah, it literally matches the can.
Yeah, it actually does. I just noticed that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is.
We're
It's
gonna go with rating. Well, what do you think of it, Isaac?
rating
You
wise.
gotta go over the finish.
He's skipping steps here.
What do you mean? That's what I'm saying.
You said rating. You can dive right into
I
the rating.
said, what does he think of it?
I think this is
I thought you
really
said
good.
rating.
Well, I did. I said the rating, but what do you think of it?
All right.
It's a really good porter.
Silky smooth, like they said.
Yeah, silky smooth.
You
The
could actually,
Nitro.
for something that is a porter, I could actually probably down this
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try it.
if you want. Lots of vanilla on the finish, like I said. You get the caramel malt and the toasted grains.
Okay, apparently he's got a chug.
It's really good.
Did you taste it? Chug the whole thing.
It was
really
slams
good.
a porter.
It's good.
It is good. I like it.
All right, so now let me ask you, because we just recently tried another one. What do you think of this one compared to the other one? The other one with the
Way more of
the
a
dragon.
mouthfeel.
The dragon milk. This one's. I can't even get over how smooth this is. The nitro. The
You think, it's
nitrogen.
smooth, you think it's smoother than the dragon's milk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the dragon's milk was definitely, like I said, a dessert.
Mhm.
This is also a dessert, but the mouthfeel on this one is definitely light to medium.
I would
And
just
that's
say
usually
definitely
what
lighter.
you get with the nitro beers. They're a lot less filling,
Yeah.
and you can drink them a lot faster.
Yeah, this
You can drink them a lot more easily. What are you doing with your feet there? You good, bro?
He's excited, I guess. But I think this beer is really good. It's definitely well balanced.
No, nitro beer. Does this mean it's like a?
Nitrogen. They use nitrogen instead of CO2,
Okay.
whereas CO2 is the carbonation.
I get a lot like
Right?
coffee in this
Yeah.
and in the aftertaste.
No, to be honest, I got a lot of, like, if I want to compare it to the dragon's milk, I got a lot of coffee in the dragon's milk. With this one, I get a lot more of the caramel and vanilla, and like that silky and smooth kind of like flavor, like start to finish.
Alright, so just to let you guys know, right? It's not a porter, it's actually a lager. But compared to like a Yingling, where they have the toasted grains, the caramel malt, it's actually very similar. You know what I mean?
What is this?
Yeah. Like it's not similar as in taste, but you're picking up those flavors that you would get with like a Yingling, you know what I mean? Like the toasted grains and the caramel malt.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that a lot of this is just a vanilla and caramel is what I'm tasting.
Yeah. So it has a really good amount of sweetness to it.
Yeah, it's definitely really sweet.
This like I hate to say this is so much coffee. Like this is something like I don't
You
want.
get a lot of coffee?
Yeah.
Alright.
The coffee the caramel. This is really good. It's like
I think I get a lot more, I do get a little bit of coffee, like a little, you get chocolate? Not really much chocolate, I think it's more
A
on the
little
coffee.
bit on the finish.
Yeah.
I get like a little bit of chocolate, but then it goes to coffee.
yeah, I get some
Whoa,
some
thank you.
chocolate. But this feels like something like if you're feeling kind of tired and you want to keep your night going, it's almost something like that. This is really good, and it feels like it has a, I don't know, like the coffee aspects of it could really.
So have you
almost
guys
wake you
ever
up.
had Guinness Draft?
Yeah.
You've had Guinness Draft? Guinness Draft is Nitro.
Yeah.
It's a Nitro beer.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I've had it a couple times.
Left Hand Brewing makes a Nitro beer. I think it's their milk stout. I think it's Nitro. Pretty sure it's Nitro. But it's kind of like this. But this is really good, like you said. The vanilla and the Nitro makes it so much more drinkable.
I feel like it makes it more enjoyable.
Not saying it's more enjoyable, because yeah, it is enjoyable, but I'm saying it's more drinkable, whereas like that stout was a lot more filling.
So you're saying you can drink more of these?
Yeah, definitely. The mouth, like I
What's the
said, the
alcohol?
mouthfeel on it is definitely a lot lighter and more thin than it actually looks like.
100%.
Yeah,
This
plus
is-
the ABV. The ABV is literally half of what the other.
The other one was.
Yeah, because the other one was 11. This one is 5.4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it was
That's
21%
Yeah,
more,
that's
it'd be
true.
literally half.
But this like even I downed it, right? And it wasn't difficult at all. Like this is super smooth. I can't get over like how it is on the mouthfeel, like you're saying.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So price?
I want to say I paid like $12.
I was gonna say, I think it was like 12 for
Yeah.
what, a 6-pack?
Yeah, because no, was it?
I think it was.
Yeah, it had the yeah, it was
No,
a
it's a
6-pack.
4-pack.
Oh, it was a 4-pack.
Yeah, because I remember because I got this at the same time as Dragon Milk and it came up to like 30 each. No, like
Yeah, it was like
yeah,
28.
30. Yeah, something like that. That's how I knew the difference. But yeah,
Yeah,
for
so this
$12,
was like $12.
it's not bad. I feel like that's a decent price, especially for the 4 of them. Sorry, had to whip you on.
Rating, Isaac?
I really like this.
Yeah, we can tell.
And the Nitro, I feel like that whole aspect, like it being
Using the
brewed-
nitrogen
yeah,
rather than carbonation.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the difference it makes.
Yeah.
And you won't really understand it until you drink something that's brewed with nitrogen. So,
Have you ever had Guinness Draft? I know Zach
No.
said he had.
no, I haven't.
Guinness Draft is really good. Guinness, the thing is with Guinness is a lot lighter than what people normally think Guinness is. People look at Guinness, they think, oh, it's a dark, strong beer. It's going to be hard to drink, you know. But Guinness, especially draft, is like this, you know.
Okay.
It's actually a lot thinner, and Guinness Draft is a stout, so it has a little bit more of a mouthfeel than this, but it's pretty much like this. Whereas you could probably down it.
Yeah, Guinness is actually really good. I think Guinness is the first like dark beer like that.
That you've had?
Yeah, that I've ever tried.
Yeah,
I think one thing,
Yeah, I was like, oh damn, like
this was so easy to down.
yeah. It's probably because of the nitrogen.
Yeah.
And the vanilla. The vanilla.
Yeah, the
makes it
vanilla
really
too.
smooth.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Like it was effortless.
Rating?
Ooh. For a porter, I don't think I've ever had a porter that's good. Like I really, like, I
How many
mean,
porters have you had?
like 4 other ones.
yeah, you're right. Maybe this is the only one.
Because I know you said like, I don't know, how many have you had?
This
I don't
must be
even
the
think
only
I-
one. Like the,
No, you definitely have had other porters.
I don't know about that.
Really?
I don't know.
This is your first porter?
It must be.
Might be.
And maybe I just like
Porters are a little bit lighter than stouts, pretty much.
Yeah, and I tend to lean towards light beer.
Yeah.
You know, but I do really enjoy this. You know,
Mainly because of the nitrogen.
I love the nitrogen.
Yeah, definitely.
This thing is super smooth. It's ridiculous. Like you think of a beer, it's got all of that carbonation in it when you think.
Which makes you burp.
Yeah, it's like you think of
A
beer,
lot.
you have all of that bloating or whatever. Your stomach gets tight. You burp a lot, whatever. But this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to say, I think nitrogen brewing. People should do it more often, and I'm gonna have to give it.
I wonder if they could do a Nitro IPA. Actually, they do make
I would
those.
love that.
They do make those. Sam Adams had one of them. I'm pretty
Did they?
sure. Yeah. Nitro IPA. I'm pretty sure Sam Adams did
I
one of
used
them.
to drink Sam Adams all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
For a rating,
I don't want to give it a 10, you know, because I know there's always room for improvement. So I'm gonna give it 9.5.
what do you think, Zach? Rating?
Give it like an 8.
Yeah.
I think it's really good, but I prefer mine a little bit more.
More of a flavor?
More on the chocolate, like coffee side. Like I love the caramel flavoring in it. The caramel flavor actually like really pops, and it makes it taste really good. But I think that's like one of the most like biggest. That's the biggest note that I pick up that I actually really like. Cause it's
So-
with the vanilla too. So it starts off like the caramel and then it ends like with a nice vanilla flavor.
Yeah. So with me, I think I'm gonna wrap everything together and say I'm gonna give this an 8 because it is really good. The flavor's on point. But like you said in the other video, I'm gonna bring availability into play.
That's true.
And this isn't something you're gonna see everywhere. You know, and 12 bucks for a 4-pack. I could definitely see myself picking up another 4-pack of this, because like you said, it is very enjoyable. The Nitro beers usually are something that I really enjoy. But I think if you're going to be spending $12 for a 4-pack, you could be getting something that has a little bit more flavor. On the other hand, though, if you want something that you can drink quick, you know, it is kind of a dessert beer, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, we've been drinking a little bit, but yeah, no. If you want something that's a dessert beer, but it's a lot less filling, and like Isaac said, you don't really get that bloating, this is a great beer. I recommend it. It's definitely different because a lot of Nitro beers usually get more of that chocolate, coffee, caramel, whereas this adds in that little bit of vanilla, and it makes it even more smooth. You know, where you can down it like Isaac.
To be honest, I feel like this would be good paired with like a good like steak dinner or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
that would be
Like
amazing.
I could eat like a good steak dinner and enjoy this drink along with it, because it's not as heavy as you would think.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Did you say you rate it?
Yeah, I gave it an
8. I gave it an 8 too. Recommendation? You recommend it?
Yeah, I recommend it. I recommend it. This is
Yeah, definitely. Would you give it a 9.5?
yeah 9.5.
Yeah.
I really like this. I would pick this up.
If you like Guinness Draft, this, in my opinion, is a lot better. Even though Guinness Draft has a little bit more of the chocolate and coffee because it is a stout, but it is a Nitro beer. Like you said, this is much more of a beer that you can drink a lot more of. Whereas like the Guinness Draft, you probably drink like 1 or 2. It might be a little bit too filling. But like this, I think you could go through that whole 4-pack.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think so.
Right? What do you think, Zach?
4. Sorry.
Oh, I was saying how with like Guinness Draft, which is a Nitro beer, you probably would only be able to drink like 1 or 2. But with this, you could probably go through that whole 4-pack.
Yeah, I could probably definitely do this whole 4-pack and feel nice afterwards too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Because
definitely.
they're not too high. They're 5.4%.
Yeah, 5.4%.
That's basically like a regular beer, like a regular, just like a Corona. Something
To
like
go
that.
back to my rating, which I kind of wanted to say was, I really do like the flavor. The availability is low, but the 5.4% is also a little bit low. I feel like it would probably be better if it was like around like 6.5.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially being a porter.
and I
Like, they're
think
usually
maybe
high.
at like 6.5 to like 7, it would probably have more of a mouthfeel and it wouldn't be as easy to down like Isaac did.
Yeah.
Which it all depends. Like maybe you want something like that. You know, maybe you want something that you can drink, like that has that flavor. You know.
I feel like looking at a porter, like you're saying, the ABV is
Usually porters have way more of a mouthfeel. Like I said, this is like light to medium.
Yeah.
Usually a porter is like strictly at medium, whereas like a stout is high.
okay. But this is the alcohol percentage is low. You know, for a porter.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's good. The flavor I feel like is there. It's really smooth, but maybe that's because the alcohol content isn't.
The alcohol content.
The alcohol content isn't that high.
Have another one, buddy. No.
I might.
Shit, me too.
Yeah, right, definitely.
But I really enjoyed this.
Recommendation? Did we say recommendation? You
I-
recommend it, right?
I definitely
Recommend it.
I recommend it.
Yeah, I recommend it. Like I said, if you like Guinness Draft, check this one out. It's got a really good finish with the vanilla. And you could drink a bunch of them
Good. Really
if
good.
you really wanted to.
They're crushable.
It's a dessert beer that is crushable.
Dessert
I mean, maybe he just crushes anything, but he didn't really crush the dragon's milk, did you?
No, I didn't try to.
I think I'm the only one who finished.
I don't think I could. I don't know about the.
I didn't.
On the video, you finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you finished it in the video.
Well, this video is 22 minutes long.
Yeah. We're getting up there.
Yeah, whatever. It's good.
We're ranting.
Yeah, it's not always bad though.
That's about it.
But yeah, there you have it. NVP Nitro Vanilla Porter. If there's any other beers, Nitro beers, because I know Isaac's really getting into the Nitro beers. You're probably gonna grab some Nitro.
I'm gonna look for some, definitely.
Like I said, they make Nitro IPAs.
I'm gonna have to look for them. This is crazy.
I don't know if I've ever tried them.
I'm gonna have to email
I've
Clown
seen
Shoes.
They might make one.
I'm gonna have to email
They
them.
make a lot of beers. But yeah, there you have it. Any other beers that you guys like to see on the channel, definitely leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Like your beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.